Good Wednesday morning, my dear friends. It's good to be in touch with you again. I think what I wanted to just was thinking I'd share briefly with you this morning is how blessed I am to be a part of this community of faith at Good Shepherd. Truly, the light and love of God shines brightly through this place and through your lives. I'm thinking of just this morning and yesterday. This morning I had an opportunity, and when I say this morning, it's Tuesday morning when I'm recording this, chance to sit down with the rest of our clergy here at Good Shepherd, with Father Bob and Deacon Michael, and hashing through some upcoming services around the holiday times and some ideas and some things around that, and looking forward a little bit into the beginning of next year. I am just so blessed to have the depth of experience that those two men have, to have the depth of spirituality and relationship with God that those two men have, and they are such a blessing to our parish. This morning I was meeting with another member of our parish. I was talking about some possibilities next year, and this was my first opportunity with this individual to get to know, to flesh out a little bit more their life's journey and their story. And some of what I had sensed previously in this individual was just confirmed when I listened to the specifics of the story. And it just amazed me again when I observe the richness that everybody in this parish brings to us. And most of us know pieces of each other's story. A lot of us don't know the depth and experience and knowledge of everybody's story here. And you all are an amazing group of people. This is a wonderful place we have. Yesterday I was sitting in the library with Jane and Dave and Christine and Bob, and I hope I didn't miss somebody there. We were stuffing envelopes, putting cards and folding things and sealing envelopes, and I just was blessed by the work of those people. I think of our senior warden, Bob Sawyer, and what he has brought not only to this parish, but to our diocese as well, because he is now working on the diocesan level in some things that will benefit not just Good Shepherd, but our entire diocese also. And I think of Bob Sawyer, and I think of his lawyerly experience and his intellect, and how he has brought that to bless Good Shepherd in so many ways, tightening up policies we have around here that have needed to be tightened up for quite some time, bringing the Enneagram to the knowledge of more people in our parish, how he has worked as senior warden through this whole transition time into my ministry here. I also think of Larry Fees as he headed up the search committee, and what he brought to that, and what he continues to bring to this parish, and his wife Nancy, and their skill and expertise and their heart and their knowledge and everything they bring. I think of Betty Ann and the work that Betty Ann continues to do with the bookkeeping around here, making sure that everything is tightened up and buttoned up as it needs to be here. And I think of Marcel and Lynn Tabor, and Marcel is a busy guy. He's got a full-time job, and he's really busy there, and yet a lot of times we don't realize all the things he's doing behind the scenes. Now, yes, he's up there usually as subdeacon on Sunday mornings, and liturgy is his one of the big contributors to our parish at this time. But behind the scenes, his IT skill and his networking skill and all that has blessed me as I have fought and struggled with church computer, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about. And his wife Lynn as parish administrator, and the skills and the information and the knowledge that she brings to this parish, and keeping things going, and what a blessing she is as well. I think of Christine Neal, and I think of so many others who are a wonderful blessing. I think of Lois Cottrell, who was in the office yesterday filling in while Lynn is playing around at Universal for a few days. And I think of all those who are on the Altar Guild, and all those who are on the Flower Guild, and the work that they do, and the bread ministry, and the canned food collection ministry, and the shawls, and everybody that does the work on that, and so many pieces, and so many creative, artistic, intellectual, smart, experienced, loving people that are part of this parish. And I suppose the only reason I'm bringing it up now is because I'm getting doggone tired of being separated from this community and living in a virtual reality for these number of months. And I'm glad that we at least have had this virtual reality, and it will continue post-COVID, whenever that is. And yet, there's nothing like face-to-face. And I always enjoy the opportunities of face-to-face. And when I say that, I know there are a good group of you who have had months of not being face-to-face with each other. I have the blessing to be able to do that at certain meetings and when we need to get together, but there are a good number of you that have not been able to do that. And my heart is heavy for that, and yet the end of that will come as well. And so I just maybe this morning highlight the blessing that this community of faith is to me, and that you are to each other. And so I want to thank you so much for that. The only last thing I want to mention before I forget it is I am going to be on vacation Saturday until the following Saturday. So this week, instead of working on a sermon for this Sunday, this week I'm working on a sermon for the following Sunday. Little interesting. Deacon Michael will be preaching this Sunday. You will be blessed with his sermon on the 15th. I think that's correct. And Father Bob will be celebrating, and it will be a wonderful time with them here, and you will be in good hands with them. I will be leaving Saturday and returning the following Saturday. Desiree and I will be in Roatan Island off the coast of Honduras. Been there twice before, scuba dived off that island for many days once before. So we have an opportunity for 4 more dives each day for about 5 or 6 days off of Roatan, and looking forward to it. I'm catching up on some of my vacation days that I didn't take earlier in the year. So continue to reach out to one another, give somebody a phone call when they come to your mind, support each other, call the church if there's anything we can do. Know that you are in my heart and in my mind, and may God's blessing be with you this day.